Action.
Hey, how's everybody doing today? I am glad y'all stopped in to check me out. My name is Darrell Gregg, and we have a fabulous show coming up for you today. We have a lot of guests on the show today. We got an author in the house. You guys gonna love it. She got a few books that she want to share with you guys. This show is brought to you by Music Crank and Berno Filmworks. All right, we're back. Appreciate you guys staying tuned. We're here, and I'm about to bring in this author. She's got several books she has written, and they're great. Tiffany Passmore, she has a book out right now. She brought this to me, one of my favorite books I've been reading. Been reading this for a whole week, so we're gonna bring in Tiffany Passmore. Come on in, Tiffany. How you doing?
Hi, how are you?
How you feeling? Have a seat. All right, Tiffany, how you doing today?
I'm doing very well, thank you.
It's a pleasure to meet you. I mean, I've been reading this book for a couple weeks now, and it's real exciting. It's a real exciting book. Tell people a little bit about the book that you have.
Well, Scheherazade's princess starts as a handmaiden is dishonored because she helped a princess escape for an elopement. And so she has to go and collect tales until her heart breaks. So each of the tales in this book, it gears towards like the dregs of humanity. It really explores the things that we do to each other that break each other's heart. And she has to collect tales until she just can't take anymore, and then she'll be able to go home.
Well, listen, she didn't make it home, let me tell you. But I ain't going to even tell y'all all about the book. You got to really read this book. What really inspired you to write these kind of novels for the people?
I started out, I've always been kind of a bookworm, kind of a nerd, and I would never find the book I wanted to read.
Wow.
And so my friend James, he's told me a long time ago, if you don't have something, make it.
Wow. Yeah, that's what I tell people. I understand. I tell people, say, do you watch TV? I said, no, I don't watch TV. I make TV. That's what I tell people, So I understand what you're saying, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So you wrote this inspired by not finding the material that you need to have for yourself. Right. So you wanted to create something personal, for something that maybe someone like yourself will be able to read and have a pleasurable experience reading about this book.
Yes, and all of my books have a very intense level of diversity. Like, she goes back in time, she goes forward, she goes to different countries.
Oh, wow. We're going to have to we're going to have to do a movie on this here. It's kind of like, what's the name of that movie, I forgot. I can't remember the name of that movie because I don't watch TV, remember that. But it was something I remember. And tell me, what's the name of this one here?
That is The White Lion.
The White Lion.
That is the one that started it all.
Well, I would say something, but I read this one too, but I kind of got kind of emotional when I read this one here.
It does take you on a very, very strange journey with that book. This started out as tales that I would tell my nieces and nephew when I would babysit them. Haven't been the healthiest person, so I spent a lot of time with books and with kids.
Right.
And I would tell them stories.
Okay.
And all of the people in this book are actual human beings that exist.
Wow.
Like, if you read this, yes,
especially 352. That's the one that really got me, you know what I'm saying? I couldn't believe that one. You got to be careful what she's writing because she has a lot of great works that she's writing. We really appreciate the work you got. The White Lion. Mm-hmm. So what else do you have coming up in your future besides the books? Do you plan on turning these books into film or anything like that?
Well, I'm pretty sure The White Lion would make an excellent feature film because it is one of a series. It's the first one in the series. Book 2 will be coming out either the end of this month or early January, depends on when I get it edited. Scheherazade's Princess would more than likely be like a mini series on TV because it can be in episodes because of the tales that she collects.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, I'm gonna have to talk to my buddy over at Punch TV Studios because they're actually looking for a lot of films that they're doing. They have a new TV network that they're presenting, and I'm real good friends with Punch TV, the CEO. Don't tell nobody, but they're actually looking for a lot of new films, a lot of TV series that they can put on the network. So, The White Lion, it's a great book. You can find this also on
Amazon.com under Create Space, or go to Tiffany Passmore at Facebook Community and find the links for that there too. Okay.
Now she has one more book that she want to tell me about. So we're going to move on to the next book. And she told me this is the juicy one. Let's get to the good stuff.
Okay, this is Orchid. It is book 1 in the Garden series. It is a very erotic book.
Ooh.
It delves deeply into human sexuality. We've got boys kissing boys, girls kissing girls,
Ooh.
boys kissing girls.
You know what? I mean, I really, you know what I'm saying, I'm not gay phobia or nothing like that, but, you know, I did not read that one.
So you didn't know.
I cannot tell a lie. I did not read that one because, you know, I ain't into, when I read the synopsis behind that one, I mean, I couldn't bear that one.
Yeah, the young man runs away from home after he hears his family planning to sell him to the Yakuza, which is the Japanese word for mafia.
Oh, wow.
And he ends up...
You really have a great imagination. The Yakuza? I thought that was like somewhere you go swimming in or something.
No, I speak Japanese, so this book actually takes place in Japan.
Oh, wow, Japan. Cha. We're going to go to Japan, so they get... The guy ran away from home, and because his mother was going to sell him to the Yakuza. The Yakuzas. Okay. Not the Jacuzzi.
The mafia.
Yakuza. Okay, go ahead.
And he ends up starving on the streets of Osaka, where he meets this guy who offers him a job in the garden.
Oh.
And his only responsibility in the garden is to please the patrons. That's all they do. They've got like 20 young men and women living there, and their entire purpose is to make the patrons happy. So
that they're not what's the Chinese lady name?
Geishas.
The geisha. So he's a male geisha.
Courtesanias.
A courtesanias. Oh, Lord. Hi.
Yes, the book it does delve deeply into like human sexuality, things he learns to enjoy, things he really doesn't. And I guess the shock of the book will come towards the end, which I'm not going to give that away.
Don't give that away. Hey, you got to read the book. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's a lot of people want to read about the Yakuza because, you know, that's what's going on in the world today. Hey, it's a great thing to have a lot of things to tell the people about. You have a lot of great stories. Before we let you go, I need to know one other book that you got in your mind that you might be letting the people get ready to read.
The White Lion Book 2 will be out either by Christmas, which we're hoping, or early January. It goes further into the characters of the story. They've all evolved. I mean, the way Book 1 ended, it's a difficult journey for them. And Book 2 is pretty much the aftermath of Book 1.
Wow. So we have a lot of works to get ready to listen to and read to. Actually, have you ever thought about turning in your books to audio file?
I've been thinking about it. Like, I wanted The White Lion to be, you know, an audio book, but I haven't really found someone to read it. I want to do like auditions. I want like a very deep voiced male to read it because.
I could do that. Hello, how you doing? I could be like James Earl Jones or something. I could read this. Would you like to read the White Lion book? No, but really, we also have a connection for you if you need like to have your audio book read or anything like that. We definitely can help you with that. But you know what I'm saying, we got a lot of work to do with you and listen to a lot of stories that you have. I mean, it's great to give stories to people and give them something that they can relate to. Sometimes people need to get away, and sometimes that's what reading can do. It takes you and gets you away from the normal things that you're doing in life, and you can just have just a little moment. Hold up, we're going to commercial. I think my mama called me. This show is brought to you by Music Crank and Barno Filmworks.
Shahrazad's Princess.
Scheherazade Princess. Scheherazade Princess. Yes. You know, where can the people find this at?
Amazon.com under Create Space, or you can search out Tiffany Passmore on Facebook, and all of the links are under my author community. Now,
did you self-publish this book yourself, or you have a publisher?
With Create Space.
Create
Amazon
Space
is the publishing house.
Oh wow, that is amazing. So a person to have a book that they have written, they can actually go to Create Space and have Amazon, you know, write their book for them. I mean, publish their book for them.
Yeah.
Okay, that's great. So that's good information for you guys who write books and stuff like that. If you need to have a book that's written, you can go to Create Space and Amazon will help you publish your works too. So